Hey everybody, it's definitely a different day. Sporting a hoodie today. It was in the mid 80s yesterday. It's the high of 60 today. Very happy about that. So it's not even 60 right now. But we're gonna get in. The project we're getting into today is we're gonna mount the tires for the log splitter. So they came in the mail. I showed you them, and I picked up. This is part of the small tire changer. So we got to do a couple mods to make it work over here, and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, so this plate is mounted to an old 2x10 we had, but it's a solid 7-footer, and I'm just going to cut it a little shorter so it makes it easier to store and mount to the picnic table. It seems to be always my go-to workbench. Now we use some lags that oh no, we just used what we had on hand, so you can't lay it on the table nice, so I'm going to grind them off. This kind of stuff here, I've been trying to make a point of picking it up. Just being out here, we don't have as much like hard surface for stuff to fall on, and you just can sweep it up when you're done. So everything gets lost in either the gravel or the grass, or so. I knew I cut 2, so I picked up 2. Now with mounting it, I'm going to use some clamps. Yeah, so now I have to basically flip the picnic table to have this come off. Alright, well this is turning into more of a project than I thought. Alright, these are nice soft tires, and in shipping they got kind of, I get why they do it, but it's a real pain, and I knew better, but I was just excited. So I have to cut blocks because they pack them so tight that I can't get them to seat when you try and fill them up. I tried all my tricks. I tried a ratchet strap around it, I put some soap on it. Nothing. So I'm going to pop this tire back off, and I'm going to cut another set of blocks, and I'm going to actually take these inside the house and let them warm up. On tomorrow I'm going to mount them. It just is what it is. But these tires, they were made, I believe, I hope I'm reading it right, it's 24/19, so I think that means February 4th of 19. I know they were made in 19. I don't remember exactly what the 2 and the 4 stand for. If you do, leave it in the comments. I definitely want to know. So I'm going to pop this one off. I'm going to get off all my soap and I'll leave this out because we'll be doing it in the morning. Oh well. Alright, well I'll show you how I pop the tire off. what I do, I just get in there, pop it up. So that's the biggest thing with these little ones. You gotta make sure you gotta tighten them pretty gosh darn tight. I lift while I'm doing it. Like I said, this is not normal. Normally this is an awful job to do with this, but like I said, these tires are fresh and flexible, just smushed. So like I said, I'm going to clean these up, put some blocking on them, and that's it for tonight. Oh well, we tried. Hey everybody, I brought my tires inside last night and I put them in front of a space heater with the blocks inside and let that run for about 2 to 3 hours, and then I just kept the tires inside in the front to haul, and hopefully that'll solve our problem. It's just when they're packed or when they're shipped, they just squeeze them so tight and they get a memory that you know, I just couldn't get them to expand out and seat on the rim. So let's remount one and see where we're at. Get all kind of that junk out of there. Okay, wow. Just gotta practice more. So these tires are nice and soft. Okay. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Let's go and see if we can get it to seat. Alright, so you can already tell that they're way closer than they were yesterday. I had a solid 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch gap between the bead and the rim. So we're gonna do the ratchet again. So I'm using a wide, I think this is 1.5 inch ratchet strap. So it'll cover more of this. Let's try and get it centered. Alright, so that got it really close. So let's just see what happens. I still feel air coming out. I'd have to go take some more soap from Sparkle's Kitchen. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. So I just had to keep adding a little more soap and just do just that little bursts of air, and it finally caught. Okay. So we're gonna, so it's wild, these little tires, they go up to 90 psi when they're cold. So we're at 85 now. So I'm just over 90, but right. So mounting the tires back on. I was too greasy to turn on the camera, and I was kind of on a roll, but I wire brushed the axle and wiped it down with xylene, and then I cleaned out the hubs with rags and xylene and repacked all the bearings and lubed up the axle with bearing grease and put it all back together. I made sure not to put the nut on tight so it spins free, and then the cotter pin in, and I put the dust cap back on, and we are good to go. I'm happy it's all back together, and now we can actually move it out of the shop and get the next project in here. So I'm going to call this one done for now, I did take pictures of the bearings, the numbers on them, and I'm just going to order a set of a total of 4 bearings. They're plenty good for being dragged around on the property here, but if I had to take this any kind of long distance, you know, maybe over to my dad's house or something, I wouldn't really worry about it. But if I had to drive like over 30-40 minutes, and definitely not thanks honey, at highway speeds, I don't think I'd feel too comfortable with them. But repacked them anyway, cleaned them and repacked them. But yeah, so one more small project done here on Sparkle Farm, and that'll let us tackle a pile of wood we have behind the workshop. Bunch of blocks that have been sitting there for a while, so they're definitely seasoned or aged, and they're ready to burn this year. And with the fireplace furnace right there, we're gonna be burning this year. We're gonna keep the workshop nice and warm while we're in here. We're not gonna be cold like last year. All right, let me just get this down off the jacks, and we'll fire up the Power King and put it around back by the pile of blocks. Ooh, with air in the tires, it's much nicer. Cool, let's get it behind the workshop.